Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Tokyo Ghoul, which is on the second season, which is on episode 9. Now, this episode right here, we're getting close to the end, not to mention where the hell this is going. I expect the finale to be satisfying despite the adaptation being terrible. Just saying. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it, of course, that this thing that Furuta created ends up having a little small talk with Mutsuki and taunts the person, or taunts her, which is revealed that she is a girl towards the end of this episode, for making Kaneki this way, and congratulates her on a job well done before walking away. We see to it that that there's a scene where the professor that does ghoul research whatsoever commits suicide after talking with one of the ghouls he created himself, and we get to see Hide. Yay! We haven't seen him for a while. We all know what happened to him, and he's back in this episode and talks to Akira and Amon for some help. And we see too that Toka and the others and the rest of the goat are like trying to figure out what to do next. One of the ghouls that came by says you should bear witness of what this king did, you know, etc. But we see to it that Tsukiyama tries to tell everybody, listen, he loves humans and ghouls equally. Kaneki Ken does, and why do you think he transformed into this? Because of what we couldn't do whatsoever. But we see to it that that we get some trouble along the way with CCG. Well, it's not too much trouble, but they do know that they have to find the main body in that giant organism that's like surrounding the city, because it will take 200 years for it to even rot, and it will only grow bigger each time it eats. And I'm thinking in my mind, I don't know how the hell you're going to do that, but you will have to see how it's going to go. And we see to it that the ghouls, with the help of Hide, Amon, and Akira, they suggest that they form an alliance with humanity, but they end up going against the idea because of what the ghouls did, not to mention pride is on the line. But Toka says, you're talking about pride? That stuff, dude. That makes us the same garbage that it has to be. And we have to it that Suzuya is to make the decision of what's to happen next, and Suzuya says, let's all take care of each other, and the alliance is formed. We see to it that Nishiki ends up talking to Kimi, which is, I think, acquaintance of his for a very long time. And we see to it, of course, that they're trying to figure out how to find the body inside that giant organism that Kaneki is in. Hide and Toka end up having a little small talk with each other, trying to figure out and catch up on some things. Not to mention that Toka remembers that she gave a ring to Kaneki, and if he is wearing it right now, he might be able to be found with a metal detector. And therefore, they all decide to work together and get a lot of metal detectors. And we see to it, of course, eventually that they got into some trouble because this dragon whatsoever that Kaneki is in ends up launching out some living organisms to cause some chaos and death, etc. And we see to it that the ghouls and CCG are working together to try to keep things calm. And we see a scene between Mutsuki, Ure, and Saiko-chan, who apparently have a little spot, who ends up almost killing they end up almost harming each other, with Mutsuki harming Ure. And she tells herself that I'm a girl, you know, I blame myself for this, you know, I can't believe Sensei's like this because of me. I can't believe it, blah, blah, blah. And she is really upset about this and says she doesn't want to live as no one else would give a you know. But Saiko says, stop, I'm the one that cares for you, okay? And so does Ure, and therefore they end up telling Mutsuki that we need your help. Come on, I know it's really tough right now, but we gotta push through no matter what, you understand? And therefore, Ure looks up and asks Shirazu, don't you think I made myself a little bit useful for once, you know? Etc. So, overall in this episode, all I can really tell you is that the dragon thing that Kaneki is in is causing chaos, and CCG and the ghouls decide to form an alliance to put an end to this, so it'll work out, possibly. Not to mention, I don't know what's about to happen next, but it's not really looking good for the time being, but we'll have to see. Until then, preview the next episode. It's the next episode is called End of a Tragedy, I believe, but I don't know. But aside from that, Rize is gonna be part of that episode, that's for sure. So Don't know what's really bound to happen next, but all I know is that, like I said, I hope the finale of the entire second season of Tokyo Ghoul will be satisfying despite the adaptation being very ugly. Not much I'm going to say. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-oo!